claimed that she could see spirits. She could heal people in a very special way.
Seems like men who do research all have wickedness. Do you have?
I don't.
Was there anyone powerful than Bao?
Yes, there's one, but I couldn't find her first name, so let's just call him Miss Z. She claimed that she could see spirits. She also said she could look at the light around a person's body and tell what illness they had. And she could heal people in a very special way.
What way?
Singing.
Did she sing the same song every time?
Probably, I don't know this part.
That sounds creepy. So, how did she diagnose people?
She said she could see illness with her eyes. According to her, sick people gave off dimmer light, and some parts of their body would sometimes flicker, almost like a light bulb. But when she needed to identify the exact illness, she had to use different methods.
What method?
By touching their fingers. Middle fingers.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. When she was at 507 Institute, there was a professor named Wu who didn't believe her. So he said, Mr. Z, then tell me, what illness do I have? Mr. Z touches Mr. Wu's middle finger and said, there seems to be something empty around your kidney area. Professor Wu was shocked. He said, that's true. I did have kidney surgery. One of my kidney was removed. Later, during another test, there was a PhD student there. Mr. Z looked at him and suddenly asked, why do I see a dark cloud around your head? It's very dark. Has your mom's life not been very happy? The PhD student was astonished. He asked, how did you know that? Then he explained that his father has passed away very early. His mother later remarried, but her second marriage was not happy either.
Was Miss Dad doing face reading or something?
I think so. He probably watched our videos.
Yes.
Soon, PhD student invited Mr. Z to his home. When Mr. Z met his mother, he said, I feel a very strong connection with your family. I think you came from heaven. The student's mother was shocked too, because before his father passed away, he had been a Buddhist. And when he was dying, he had a smile on his face. He said to the people around him, can you hear the music? Can you see the light? Buddha has come to take me away.
Couldn't that just be a hallucination? Maybe Miss Duck just got lucky and guessed it right?
Possibly, but what had happened next was much harder to explain. Mr. Z then said, since we crossed the path for a reason, let me check your health. Then she walked straight towards PhD student's stepfather. She touched his middle finger with hers and said, your kidney are not good.
Professor Wu had a kidney problem. And now this guy too? Seems like men who do research all have wickedness. Do you have?
I don't. Yeah, Mr. Z said, your kidneys aren't good. It looks like you might have kidney stones. So PhD student asked me that, could you do us a favor and help us treat my stepfather? Mr. Z said, alright. Then she held his stepfather's hand and started to sing beside him. At the time, nobody really took it too seriously. They thought singing may or may not work, but his illness wouldn't get better at all. But the very next morning, when the stepfather went to the bathroom, he actually passed a kidney stone.
Was her singing ultrasound?
However, the researchers found that whenever she started singing, the instruments would suddenly begin spinning around for no clear reason. It looked as if machines were being controlled by something, but the equipment itself wasn't being interfered with in any normal way. As soon as she stopped singing, the machine went back to normal. So in the end, researchers couldn't test her properly.
What about when she talked? Did that affect anything?
No, it only happens when she sings.
So what happened to her in the end?
I couldn't find any information about her either. So if we go with your theory, she would probably hidden away. The 507 Institute has many other mysterious stories too. There was someone who claimed to be a snake king. He could summon snakes into an empty bowl. There were also other people with supernatural abilities. So if you guys are interested, we can have another episode. But honestly, whether supernatural abilities exist or not, personally, I think it might exist, but very rare. And most of us could never encounter in our entire life.
Yeah, I think that's terrifying. It feels like they were not living on the same layer like us. After all, we are just ordinary people with no supernatural abilities. I think there are bugs in these systems.
I think so. Many countries have their own apartment studying supernatural abilities. Maybe we'll talk to them someday.